Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Joel, and I'm an instructor here at Solex, and today I want you to imagine a special scene with me. Imagine you walk into a room with your friends perhaps, maybe in a movie theater or a restaurant, and you see the most handsome man you have ever seen in your life, or perhaps the most beautiful girl you have ever seen in your life. And of course, your heart jumps out of your chest and you immediately want to ask them out on a date. So, today we are going to talk about dating phrases and specific information that you may need to know before you ask someone out on a date. So, let's start there. First, information that you need to know, but you probably should not ask. So, you need to be like Sherlock Holmes. You need to put on your hat and think of how to figure this information out. First, are they seeing anyone? Now, this sounds like a simple question, but this means something specific. This means, do they have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Are they dating anyone? For example, if I say, I'm seeing her, that means she is my girlfriend. Right? Very specific. The next question seems confusing. Do they have any baggage? Now, this does not mean backpack or luggage or suitcase or purse. This means problems. Do they have any problems that could be bad for you in the relationship? For example, if I say, I don't like her, she has a lot of baggage, that means she has some problems or some issues that I don't like. Now, this sounds like a word from science, of course, but this is also a very specific question. When someone has chemistry with you, that means you work very well together. You talk a lot, you have fun, you laugh at your jokes, and so on and so forth. So, you need to know, do we have chemistry together? Alright. Now that you have that information, that very, very important information, it's time for small talk. Now, what is small talk? Small talk, as one of my friends put it, is conversation about everything and nothing at the same time. For example, lovely weather we're having today, isn't it? Oh, have you heard the news about President Obama? Did you see the Bulls game last night? This is just simple conversation, and we call it small talk. After small talk, of course you have to give compliments and flirt. Some of you might know this word, flirt. Flirt means to let someone know that you like them without saying, I love you, right? Because no one wants to hear that. Flirting means giving them compliments, maybe showing them some extra attention, etc., etc. Some good compliments to begin with. You're such a good listener. Everyone likes to be told that they're a good listener, right? Now, you can say you're such a good listener, you're such a smart person, you're such a funny person, etc., etc. Or you can say you're such an interesting person. That means basically the same thing. Everything they talk about is amazing, and you just cannot believe how smart they are, right? Now, after talking to them and after the small talk, this is the most important part. Ask them out. Now, most people I know in America usually do not ask someone out like this. They do not say, would you like to go on a date? No. Usually they are more specific. They say, would you like to grab some coffee sometime? Or, would you be interested in getting dinner sometime? Now those are both very formal. And when I say formal, I mean academic and very proper and perfect, right? But there's also the more informal, casual, sort of street talk, as some of my students call it. Now, if you want to ask someone out very casually, you can say, wanna hang out sometime? Or, wanna kick it sometime? Both of those are a lot more casual rather than formal. Alright, the last piece of advice I have for you is things not to do. things you should never do, especially in America, but probably anywhere, right? So now that you are on the date with this beautiful girl or this very handsome man, you should not do these three things. First, do not be narcissistic. Sounds like a big word, because it is. To be narcissistic means to be selfish, to be greedy, to be self-centered, to be egotistical. Someone who is narcissistic only thinks about themselves. Me, 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 me. They talk too much about themselves, they make bad jokes, etc., etc. Don't be narcissistic. Second thing, do not be a stalker. Now, a stalker is a very bad person. You should not be one. Maybe you go out on one date, or maybe the person that you like does not want to go on a date with you. Do not follow them around. Do not take pictures of them. Do not follow them to school and see who they're talking to. This is called a stalker. Someone who follows someone everywhere is a stalker. And of course, we hate stalkers, right? It's creepy. It's not cool. Don't do it. The last piece of advice. Don't fall for a bad person. Now, what does this mean? Fall for. Fall for means you fall literally like that. You fall in love. You cannot stop thinking about them. Do not fall for a bad person. Your life will be completely miserable. Keep that in mind. Alright guys, I hope you learned something about dating phrases in English, or maybe some good advice for your life. Hopefully if you like this video, you could like the button down there or subscribe to Solek's videos, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.